Halloween night of 2010 in Moriata Falls Conservation Park in southern Australia, a group of anonymous teenage explorers caught a very strange occurrence on one of their video cameras. The teens were exploring a nearby cave and ended up spotting a ghost coming out of the rim of the cave. Now, there was a tragic accident earlier that year in February where someone ended up passing away, and most think the ghost in this video is that person. There seems to be no restrictions where ghosts or apparitions or spirits can appear. It can be inside, outside, in impossible places, in completely normal places, and this next clip is a great example of that, as a guy actually catches a shadow person on the plane. Security patrolman Francesco Hernandez was working the night shift one Friday when he heard some strange sounds emitting from a supposedly empty plane. He decided to go and have a look and investigate, and he found all of the lights were off, and during his inspection he ended up catching this on camera. This next ghost caught on camera was recorded by an anonymous driver and in an undisclosed location. The driver of the vehicle ends up seeing a woman in a wedding dress just standing in the middle of the road in the middle of the night. He decides to get out of his vehicle to get a closer look, and as he passes in front of the dash cam, the ghostly figure completely disappears. Now, most people think that this apparition was the ghost of a bride who was unfortunately killed on the road in a car accident back in 1989. This next possible ghost sighting is from a YouTuber called DJ Ashba, who posted this video back in August of 2015. He lives on his own and was currently out at the time, leaving no one else at his property. He was sure that he'd locked all of his doors, but he came home to find them wide open for some strange reason. He decided to check the security cameras, and that was when he found this chilling clip. Next up, we're looking at a video from a store who a lot of you may remember going to when you were younger, and that is Blockbuster, and this particular one is in Mexico. Now, the store has closed. There is one employee left who's just doing the final rounds before he leaves for home, and as he's putting DVDs away, his car, which is just to the left of him, seemingly moves on its own with no one else around. Some of the employees at this Blockbuster had also reported strange things happening to them late at night, like feeling touches on them or breathing on the back of their necks. Hampton Court in London is the home of Henry VIII, and this next sighting was taken from one of the video cameras this place uses for security. I think this clip really freaks me out because it looks sort of like Pennywise. Well, I know it's a fictional character, but for some reason ghosts that look like clowns just creep me out more than normal. But you will see what looks to be a woman in a dress in the doorway wearing something that no one would really wear nowadays.
Right, now what this is the security staff heard an alarm go off, which actually meant that the fire doors were open. They rushed to it and there was nothing there. The doors were closed, actually, when they got there.
There are other CCTV cameras around Hampton Court, particularly after that fire. Nobody was seen approaching this particular spot. You don't see the doors actually being pushed open by hand. Figure strides forward and slams them shut. As you can see, and close-ups have shown that it appears to be dressed in medieval clothes, similar to what Henry VIII would have worn.
This is a first for me. This next video is going to show a ghost car, not just a regular ghost. A Garden City police dash cam caught this during a car chase a couple of years ago. For literally the whole chase, it was completely run-of-the-mill, nothing out of the ordinary at all. But at one point, the car decides to drive straight at a chain link fence, and instead of crashing into it, the car seems to just go right through it, which then leaves the chain link fence completely undamaged and the cops behind it completely clueless as to what had just happened.
Back on the straightaway, showing off a seemingly supernatural speed. In just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the Twilight Zone. Watch. The fence at the end means no way out, or does it?
The next video I'm going to show you is either very fake or extremely creepy if it's real. We have a young teenage girl who's trying to record a YouTube video for her channel. Now keep an eye on the open door behind her just to the left. Partway through the video, something very strange happens and the girl and her family can't explain it and haven't seen it since.
Account for Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty kind of thing, zombies, nasty zombies kind of thing, because I'm a fan of that. So I'm Bubbles, you can add me on the PS3, comment, rate, and subscribe my channel, and maybe I'll just put an update. Mom? Mom?
A bunch of young lads decided to explore an abandoned building a couple of miles away from where they lived. This is quite an old clip, so the quality is really not very good at all, so I do apologise. But around halfway through this video, a headless ghost apparently appears in front of them. Now they didn't actually react to seeing the ghost because they couldn't see it, it was only caught on their camera. But is it real or is it a hoax? Let me know in the comments.
والله بفتح ما شيء والله في شحن فل طب الحمد لله على البال.
If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, why not subscribe and turn on all post notifications, as we're going to be bringing out lots more ghost and scary videos. But guys, thanks for watching, this is Ghostbumps, and I'll see you in the next video.